So here we are, December 29th. This is technically my last shift working for Palm Beach County Fire Rescue. And it's not a sad time for me. It's actually kind of funny because of all the rumors that I've been hearing. So I had a good friend reach out to me and ask me. I put a post on Facebook about PTSD, and then that happened to coincide with my last shift. My last working shift was December 11th. It was a Sunday, which happened to be the same day that Matt Negley's funeral was. Matt was a friend of mine, worked for Orlando Fire Department, created the Orlando Fire Conference, was the health and wellness administrator, helped develop the peer support group for Orlando. He was recently promoted to battalion chief position. He's just a rock star, and he killed himself, committed suicide. And my last shift, my chief let me go to his funeral, which I thought was awesome. Because I got to go there and see men from all over the country that I really, really love and that I admire. Guys that I grew up with in the fire service as an instructor. And I thought, man, what a great way to go out, My last shift, memorable, of course. And that may seem a little odd to some of you, but it had nothing to do with the post for PTSD. So I told my buddy that called me, John Kemp, and I told him, I said, tell everybody it wasn't PTSD, tell him it was STD. And he loved that idea, of course. He's like, can I embellish it? I said, absolutely. As long as there's midgets involved and horses, we're good. You can make up whatever you want. So, that's actually a true story. But, all that aside, I've had a great career. I have absolutely no beef or bones to pick. It's been an amazing ride. I've developed some relationships with some of you people that is... I'm just blessed, and I know you hear that a lot, that word's used a lot, but really, the things that I've got to do in this career, the doors that it's opened, the places I've been, the things that I've seen, yes, there is the tragedy aspect of it, but more than that, the magic aspect of it has just been remarkable. It has enhanced my life in so many ways. When I went through a divorce, I had about 175 of you guys reach out to me and offer me a place to stay. That was humbling in itself. The phone calls and the messages I've got now that people are finding out that I'm retired is humbling in itself. But the ability to be able to do God's work every day and still remain true to my abrasive nature has just been an incredible ride. I really, I can't say enough about it. It's been awesome. The reason that I'm doing this is because I think videos actually do more honor to what the message is you're trying to give. So the message that I'm trying to give is, one, I'm not disgruntled. I'm incredibly humbled and very grateful that I got to work here for as long as I got to work here for. And the miracles that I've witnessed far outweigh the tragedies that I have witnessed. And so for the young guys, you remember, the one that you focus on the most is what's going to affect your outcome. So I've got a very dear friend of mine a long time ago. For those of you that don't know, the only thing that's outweighed my career in the fire service, which is a little over 28 years, is my sobriety. I've been sober for 29 years plus. And we have a saying, you got two dogs inside of you, a good dog and a bad dog. The one you feed the most is the one that's going to grow. And that's the reality of it. So you can focus on the tragedies or you can focus on the good. That's going to determine the mindset that you establish for yourself. I put a post up not too long ago about always do everything that you do and give it your all. Because when the time comes that you retire, you get to look back on that stuff and relive it again a second time and be proud of it. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So you'll probably see me around. If they still want me to, I'm going to do classes for the Recruit Academy for Resiliency. I'll be in touch with Brooke doing stuff for somebody calling me. Which one of you bozos is calling me? Anyways, I'm going to be doing with Brooke. We're going to be working on the biometric stuff for the on-duty training and stuff to increase resiliency. That's my thing. It's what we do. We teach resiliency, and resiliency is ability to be able to stretch you and allow you to be able to come back together again and try to keep you as whole as possible. Because if there's one thing I can assure you of, when you come into the fire service, you're one person, and when you leave, you're a very different person. The fire service affects everybody. Nobody leaves this the way that they came in, and that doesn't have to be a bad thing, and that's the point that we're trying to get out with the rate of suicide and all that. But listen. It's been an incredible ride. I have loved every bit of it. You'll probably see me around the block. I've got a couple of departments that I'm interviewing for in training divisions. And before the rumors start, listen. I for whatever the reason is, I was never able to get into our training division. And maybe the process is broke, maybe it doesn't. I'm not upset about that. It's very simple. It's just not where I'm supposed to be right now. That's all. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It is what it is, man. So you follow your passion in life. My passion is teaching, and it's not going to stop. I've got opportunities coming up with Draeger. I'll be in Portland, Oregon in January, Boston in February, back to Orlando. I'm all over the map teaching at fire conferences, but I will hopefully work for a local department in a training division if it's right. If it's right for Rick, you know. This time it's got to be right for me, because I'm leaving for two reasons. One, I'm 58 years old. I have absolutely no business being in combat. And two, because I can't pursue my passion full-time of training and teaching. You know, in the fire service, you don't want to overstay your welcome. What that means is that you're going to inevitably end up with something that's just, it's going to fucking kill you. With the cancer rate the way that it is, and the heart attack rate, listen, you have to watch out for yourself. You have to insulate yourself. And that's why I teach resiliency, because it's about mindset. You know, the mindset affects the emotion, which alters the biology, which impacts performance. But this isn't a training video. It's just that I'm leaving, and I'll see you from here and there and time to time, and it's been incredible. It's been an incredible ride, and I'm really I'm not gonna miss working there because I'm so looking forward to where I'm going. I don't have time to miss where I've been, you know, and the times where I do get to look back, they're fucking amazing and awesome memories, you know. And I left quietly because I came quietly, and I'm not that important, man. You know, I'm just another freaking bozo on the bus, sucking up air like the rest of yous. You know, I've just been blessed, a little more fortunate than most, and I'm trying to keep it as quiet as possible, because if God finds out and I get justice instead of mercy, I'm in fucking trouble. All right. God bless. Happy New Year's. Have a long, fruitful career. Stay low, stay strong, be violent, be quick. Later.